Hi everyone, it's Hannah from CosyCaitlin. Sorry it's been a while since I've done a video. I've had a lot going on. I've been working 7 days a week, so I just didn't have time to kind of sit down, talk to you guys and edit it afterwards. But now I no longer am. I have the time to do it again, so I thought I'd jump straight in with my May favourites. Now I am a little bit late to this. I should really have done this a couple of weeks ago, but I'm just kind of getting back into it and I thought I'd do it now. I wanted this to be my first video back, so I just thought I'd go for it, even though it is a little bit late, just to kind of get myself back into it. Now, if you have been reading my blog, you'll notice that for the last few months there hasn't been a lot of things that I've really been loving. That's because I think the months have been going so quickly. It feels like within 2 weeks the month has gone, and I haven't had the funds or time to go out and buy new things. So I felt like my favourites had been lacking through that. This month I still don't have loads, but some of them are things that I already had that I've just refound. Others are things that like my parents have got into the house, so I've kind of used it from that, or they're presents that I hadn't quite got to yet. So with that, I'm just going to jump straight in. Now first I'm going to go for the beauty favourites. I only have 2 beauty favourites this month. The first is one that I have rediscovered. It's always been in my everyday makeup kind of box, but it's the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So it's just a little kind of cream eyeshadow. You can use this as a base for eyeshadows, as an eyeshadow on its own, as a highlight kind of in the corner of your eye. I just really like this. It's a nudie colour, so it's kind of skin toned for me, and I like putting it on my lids on its own. I then run it into the corner of my eye as well as a bit of a highlight, and I really like this. I didn't use it for quite a while, and this last month I've just been using it again because I think it brightens my eyes up a bit, which is really good for spring. And I have this on today. I just think it's such a quick, easy little fix. So I really, really like that. And then my second beauty favourite is a bit of a boring one, I guess. But it's the Vaseline Rosy Lips. So Vaseline is what you put on your lips. It's like a moisturiser. And this one is tinted slightly. So it's just like this. It's just pink, and it adds a little bit of a pink sheen onto your lips. I have been working in a beautician's for the last couple of weeks, and for the really quick easy fix that I didn't have to keep going down every hour to reapply lipstick, I was just chucking this on. It kept my lips hydrated, had a little bit of colour to it, and because I was wearing kind of simple everyday makeup, this was perfect just to add on. And I've also been using this at a couple of my other jobs. I love Vaseline as a product. I really like it on my lips. I use it every night. And this one was just a really nice daytime edition. Now on to skincare. I have 3 skincare favourites this month. The first one is a new one that I've never tried before, and it's the Original Source Grapefruit Shower Gel. I've obviously used a lot of the Original Source shower gels before. We've got the mint, lemon, I think I've had the cocoa one. This one appeared in our shower. I don't know how, I don't know when we got it, but I really, really like it. I find the other scents of Original Source really overwhelming. I don't know, I don't like using them because I just think they're a little bit too strong. This one is perfect. It's kind of just the right amount so that you still smell fruity when you get out of the shower, but not so much that you're kind of in the shower and you're like, I'm choking with the scent of this. So this is a really good one. I really, really like this. As you can see, I've used quite a lot, but I'm using the rest sparingly, because this is the only one we've got, and I don't know when they got it, and it is a limited edition one. It's a seasonal edition, so I don't know if it's still in stores, but I'm hoping so because I really, really like this. Now the second thing is something that I got as a graduation gift off my mum's friend, and I never really used it because it's not a brand that I particularly like, but it's the Clarins Pure and Radiant Mask with Pink Clay. I have been using this last kind of couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks-ish, because I've been quite stressed, so my skin's been breaking out, and I heard that kind of clay masks were really good for that. So I switched out my Origins one for this one, and I have to admit this is the first Clarins product I've used that I'm actually really impressed with. It smells nice, it lasts on the skin. I'd leave it on while I'm in the bath for about 15 to 20 minutes. It doesn't make my skin go dry, it doesn't make it go kind of patchy and weird. It sits there quite nicely, I can wash it off, and my skin has improved. So I really like this. This has been my Sunday treatment and I really like this, and I'm hoping that it lasts for a while longer, but if not, I will be going to buy another one. Now, last one for skincare is another one that I've kind of refound. I've had this for quite a few years, and it is the Body Shop Body Butter in the coconut, yeah, it's the coconut one. The Body Shop Body Butters are so good. They last for ages, and because they last for so long, I tend to go in phases with them. So I'll use it for kind of a couple of months and then stop for like 6 months to a year, which probably isn't the best, but that's what I do. And then I go back to it again. This one I have completely used up. I've even scraped the lid. Like, it's really good, and the texture it leaves on your skin is like it's soaking in all day, but not like in a claggy way. It's so nice. Your skin feels so soft. In between each of my showers, like the next day, my skin still feels like I've got it on, and it's so nice. It smells really nice. I think coconut is the perfect scent to kind of get you into summer. So I really, really like this. I do have some more body butters to use up before I buy any more, but this is definitely one that I'm going to repurchase because it's so nice, and I think it's an orange one that I've got to use next, and I just don't think it's quite going to live up to what this one was. Now, lastly are my random favourites. I have 2 random favourites, one food and one book. So the food is the Lindt Excellence with a touch of sea salt. This is so nice. I didn't think I would like this. I like dark chocolate. That's what I have as my treat on a night. That's like my dessert on an evening just before I kind of get ready to go to bed. And my dad bought this because we found it on offer. And I was like, oh well, I'll give it a go. It might be like salted caramel, but I don't think I'm really going to like it. And it's so good. It takes away the bitterness of the dark chocolate. And although salt has its own kind of bitterness, it's still just so nice. So this is what I've been snacking on. We only got 2 bars. My brother snuck quite a lot of the other bars, so that ran out quite quickly. So I'm hiding this ready for when I next want some because it's so nice. Now the last thing is a book, and it is Girl Online on Tour by Zoe Sugg. A lot of you may think that I'm 22, so I shouldn't be reading books like this. I am a sucker for kind of a teenager aimed book that's really easy to get into. You can kind of relate to the characters, root for them, and it's just an easy read. I'm not too keen on books that take me ages to get into. So if I'm sat there and after kind of a couple of nights I'm not really feeling the book, I tend to just put it back down. So this was really good. I have read the first one. I like the characters. You can relate to them. They're just personable, and you kind of find yourself getting into the story because it's a teenage story. I know I'm 22, but I'm a sucker for it, and I just think this is really good. I read this so quickly. The chapters are quite short, some of them are anyway, and I like to read like a chapter a night, which in a more grown-up book can be quite long, so I end up finding myself like halfway through like, oh, I need to put this down and go to sleep. In this book it allowed me to read like 2 chapters at a time, 3 even sometimes. So I really like this, and yesterday I watched the vlog where Zoe announced that she's actually writing the 3rd one of this, and I'm not even ashamed to admit that I am excited about that. If you're wanting a book that's just easy to get into, a little bit of that teenage drama, take you back to when you were like 16, no matter what age you are, you need to pick this up. So that's it for my May favourites. Hopefully when I come back to do my June favourites at another point this month or towards the beginning of next month, I'll have a few different things for you, a couple of things that I've been, like new things that I've been trying out. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping so. But if not, I'll definitely be able to find something, because who doesn't love something new every month? So thank you for watching. I've left the link below to my blog, which will have all of the links where you can kind of purchase things and a little bit more information about them, as well as all the other posts that I've been putting on there as well, if you haven't read those while I've been away from YouTube. But if not, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!